once again, and welcome back to Casual Gamer Oz as we are into the penultimate round of our first season career mode on F1 2016. Getting you excited for F1 2017, and we are now into the Interlagos circuit at Brazil, and we're coming off the back of a very entertaining race in Mexico. Let's take a look at what happened in that one. Qualified in 9th position, was satisfied with that one, but the race itself got off to a very good start. Found myself in a bit of a tussle in the first corner, but managed to survive that and then managed to overtake a Mercedes and a Red Bull to plant myself in third. Remain in that position for the rest of the race with some good defensive manoeuvres on the Red Bull and the Mercedes as well as the Ferrari. It was very tight, it was very tense, but I found myself with my second career podium, third place, and my third ever points finish. Very satisfied. We're now here into Brazil. It is going to be a very wet qualifying. We're on the full wets. Let's get into Interlagos, a circuit that I really do enjoy. And of course, you know, as soon as I say that, I'm probably going to fuck this qualifying up. But full wet conditions, our car tends to do all right in the wet conditions. So let's see how we go. Well, this is one of the shorter circuits on the calendar. I mentioned back in Austria that Austria reminds me a little bit of Interlagos, and I can now say that I guess Interlagos reminds me a little bit of Austria. It's fast, it's quick, and you're never bored in this circuit. I think this is a great track, and always a very entertaining one to watch at home as well, and one that I definitely feel should be the final race of the season. Obviously, it's Abu Dhabi. That's kind of locked in, I think, until the final race. We'll talk a little bit more about Abu Dhabi in the final round, but for entertainment value, I definitely feel that we should have Interlagos as our season ender. But we are racing here, currently in 9th position on track. One lap qualifying, of course, for those who are tuning in for the very first time. Perhaps you just want to see Interlagos work, so you've come on to our second last video here and not watch these in order. Racing line on. This is Casual Gamer Oz. That's why we have that on. And as I said, one shot qualifying. We have a 5-lap race, and that's how we've rolled all season. Now, I was doing all right. I made some ground coming into the last corner there, but I've lost ground now. And this is always easy to run into the wall. Oh, fuck, a duck in the ass with a pole. I knew that was going to happen, and the wet conditions generally cost you some chances there, and I've just run wide. I've just lost the car. And I will say, it has taken me to the second last race of the year to actually crash out of qualifying. So, slight positive there. I just broke the suspension by the looks of things. So, there you go. Alright, and again, no flashbacks, so we'll retire from that. It looked like I was going to be in the top 10 again, folks, but I'm going to be dead last, and I'm going to have it all to do with me in the race tomorrow. So, disappointing on my behalf there. But it means we've got a bit of fun. Come on race day. So, I guess let's see how that all fares as we move into that now. Okie dokie. So, I think we're going to cease development on the car here as well. 2 rounds ago, we get a little bit of a percentage boost if we cease development into the next season. So we're going to stay with Sauber. And there's nothing really I can upgrade in the car anyway between now and the last bit of the season anyway. So it looks like we're going to have a sunny race. There's some positive news, so we can find our way through the field. But probably it's very easy to lose some front wing in this circuit. So, okay, just if you've never done this before, if you cease research and development, you will get a 25% bonus for any resource points you earn between now and the end of the season. So basically, if I get some good resource points between now in the final 2 rounds, that's 25% worth more than I would have gotten had I been continuing to R&D. Now, I know I said earlier, I think back in Belgium, it might have been that I was going to cease R&D, but I wanted to increase it a little bit. So anyway, here we are, Brazil, penultimate round of the season. Let's take a look at the grid. No doubt Mercedes is going to be on pole. They're almost going to get 100% this season in terms of pole, except for me, of course. Hamilton, Rosberg, Alonso, Button. Stupid thing that I said there, but I know I've had 2 pole positions this year. Ricardo, Vettel, then we have Raikkonen, Verstappen, Perez. He's up in the top 10 for once. Bottas, Hulkenberg, my rival. 11th, Massa. 12th, Grosjean. 13th, Sainz. In 14th, Gutierrez. 15th, Magnussen. 16th, Kvyat, Palmer in 18th. We'd have the 2 Manuels there in 19th and 20th, and the 2 Saubers dead last in 21st and 22nd. Obviously, I didn't set a time there. Alrighty, folks. I'm feeling like I'm going to lose a front wing because this is a very tight little lap. Let's put it into rich mode, and we are racing. Oh, they held us for a little bit longer there. Racing in Brazil. The summertime is right now. Oh, it's going to be difficult to throw one up the inside here because Harrianto, just get a bit of a slide. Oh, my goodness, don't damage the front wing already. It's kind of my go-to move. I was very lucky. Whoa, yellow flags going on there. Somebody's out of the race. Surely after that, that was a big incident. And, wow, there's drama in the first corner. I'm going to be interested to see a replay of that. I think I was very lucky to escape damage and something more there because a car clipped me, it looked, by spinning out into me. I managed to get myself up into 19th. I'm only going to finish in 21st, which I should easily be able to do if I can just not damage anything and crash out for once. And these corners here, oh, that was very, very antsy there, Ben. You slid a little bit there, but I was about to say it's very good to be able to take moves off. Now, in the meantime, I'm spinning other cars out, held on to that well. And that was very airy-fairy there, Ben. You're holding on to this by the skin of your teeth, my friend. Let's shove on up the inside of Sainz. Let's not take our wing off there with Grosjean. And let's not crash into the wall coming into the main straight here. I'm satisfied with that opening lap. All right, we've made 8 positions in the opening lap. We'll take it. And we're still hovering around the points, kind of. We might be able to do that. Gee, we've pulled away a lot there from Carlos Sainz. I tell you what. We've got some pace on this Sauber. And Massa locking his front brakes up there a lot. You know I'm scared when it comes to racing around him. He sort of technically took me out in America too, although that was really my fault because I got spun into him. I don't think you can really an overtaking zone here. Oh, fuck it. I'm going to do it anyway. See you later, Grosjean. I'll set a purple first sector if you don't mind. There's some pace on this Sauber today. I'm very aggressive. I was very frustrated with yesterday. I mean, if I should have been in the top 10. Imagine how well I'd be going if I had been in the top 10. I mean, I should have been. I was on for 9th again. My favourite position all season, it seems. We're just hanging on the back here of this little battle. I tell you what, if I can just plant one, I have to go around the outside here. A Felipe! Shite! Have I damaged? I have. Fuck! I just got too aggressive. I should have listened to myself. I should have not gone around the outside. I should have flicked it right there. I should have gone into the inside. I should have just braked a little bit and I would have had a good run on him. But no, I've gone the wrong side of him on the out. And as we come on here, he's clipped me. Well, in all fairness, okay, he's on the racing line. We're side by side. I guess he doesn't see me. So, yeah, he's clipped me. I've spun backwards into the wall. Nearly taken out my rival, the Hulk. Nowhere to go. Bang. Broken suspension. Race day done. There you go. Well, let's hope Rosberg can win this for the championship, shall we? Fingers crossed for Rosberg. Fingers crossed for Rosberg. Who's going to win this race? Come on, Nico. Come on, Nico. Let's do it. Let's have a tight championship battle. We know it's a Mercedes. Let's just see who's going to be there. Button, no, yeah, Rosberg's won it. Yes! Yeehaw! Okay, now hang on. I want to see the replay here because I think I got very lucky not to be taken out at the beginning of this race. Let's just be honest with this one. And they held us a very long time there. Okay, and you can see me in the top right of the screen there. Just maintain a straight advantage going into turn 1. There's my teammate. Now, I just flicked it there. I thought, fuck it. I've clipped the back of a Manor. Now, look, let's just stop there for a second. Very lucky to A, not damage my front wing, and B, not get a penalty. We saw that a few rounds ago when I bummed into the back of Kvyat. Automatic penalty I got for that and damaged my front wing. So, first of all, that's point 1. I was lucky there. I think I just ran out of luck. Now, as I've come into there, I've been forced wide. It's going to be a Renault, I believe. Oh, he snuck through. No, he's taken out a Manor. Who's pushed him into it, and then you're going to see him there. There we go. I thought it was a car that spun into the back of me. So I was very lucky to escape with that one. And there you go. So that was kind of hedging my bets a lot in this race. So I did get luck. I think you'll find that my luck just ran out. I'm pretty sure I forced someone else into a spin at some point around here. I'm just hanging on to the back of the Renault. I'm coming up now into this section here. And again, the last of the late breakers. You can just see how late break I go into it. And I think here, there, look, I've come into that corner just as he's braked. That's the correct terminology. I've gone off circuit, nearly lost it there, come straight into it, nearly clipped the Haas, There's always a Haas on my ass, and yes, I've spun it. I've spun the Haas. Sorry about that. So there you go. That's another case of I got lucky. You can see the McLarens there battling with each other. And the corner that would be my doing the next lap around, I've managed to just stick one up the inside here of the Toro Rosso. Boom. And then he falls back a lot. He just gets no drive out of that corner and is forced backwards. So, yep. Alrighty, so Rosberg wins, takes 7 points off. That means you should only be 3 points into the last round of the championship. Hamilton is second, Button third, Ricciardo, Alonso, Verstappen, Vettel, Bottas, Raikkonen, and Perez. So the championship standings. So yeah, 3 points with 1 round to go. Wow, very, very tight indeed. Hamilton over Rosberg, Ricciardo third, Vettel fourth, Verstappen fifth, Raikkonen, Alonso, Button, Bottas, Perez, myself. Only still 13 points behind Perez, but I'm going to have a miracle in Abu Dhabi. Constructors, Mercedes, Red Bull, Toro Rosso, McLaren, Williams, Force India, Sauber, Haas, Toro Rosso, Renault, Manor. No changes in any of those positions, and we will see how we go. 1 more round to go. We're off to Abu Dhabi. What can happen there? Who knows? I think the biggest question is who will be the world champion? Will it be Rosberg or Hamilton? And at 1 lap, will I no doubt fuck up my chances once again? You have tuned in to Casual Gamer Oz. Thank you for your company. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, everything else in between, and we will speak to you from our final race from Season 1 of Career Mode on F1 2016 in Abu Dhabi. Good night.